Humming distance. Let us go through this definition. That is, x is equal to x1, x2, etc. xn, and y equal to y1, y2, etc. yn. Be n tuples respectively. The message is x1, x2, etc. xn, and y1, y2, etc. yn respectively, where xi, yi belongs to 0, 1. This is actually only 0 and 1 for all I. Now we can define this humming distance as h of x, y is the number of coordinates for which all xi's and y are different. That means, suppose this is equal to x 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, and y, that is 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now you take the first element from each tuple. Here first element is 1 and first element is 0, so not identical, so distance is 1. Here 1 and second one same, that is identical, so 0. And the third one, 1 and 1 identical, that is 0. Then here 0 and 0 identical, distance is 0. And the final one, 1 and 0, it is not identical, so that is 1. So humming distance is equal to total 2 for this x, y. So number of distinct tuples with respect to x, y, that is called the humming distance. Now this humming distance has some properties, that is h of x, y equal to greater than or equal to 0, h of x, y equal to h of y, x, h of x, y is equal to 0 if and only if x is equal to y, and h of x, y plus h of y, z greater than or equal to h of x, z. So this third one is called the triangular inequality. So let us prove these properties one by one. Now you take x is equal to x1, x2, etc. xn, y is equal to y1, y2, etc. yn, and z is equal to z1, z2, etc. zn. So three elements. What is h of x, y? That is a humming distance. That is only positive values. That is either 0 or 1, 2, 3, etc. It is obviously true for h of x, y greater than or equal to 0. Now the second one is h of x, y. What is h of x, y? The number of non-identical tuples. Number of non-identical elements. From x to y, it is similar to number of non-identical elements from y to x. So h of x, y is automatically same to h of y, x. That is obviously true. The third one is h of x, y is equal to 0. h of x, y is equal to 0 implies, what 0 means, x and y has identical values. For example, if you take this one, 1, 1, 1, that is x, and y is equal to same 1, 1, 1. So here 1 and 1, first element that is identical, so 0, second is identical 0, and third is identical 0. So total distance is equal to 0 only. That means coming distance is equal to 0 implies these two are identical. So that is h of x, y equal to 0 implies all xi is equal to yi. If xi is equal to yi means x can be written as x1 is equal to y1, x2 equal to y2, etc. xn is equal to yn, and this can be written as y1, y2, etc. yn. Therefore, y1, y2, etc. yn, that is we taken as y. Therefore, x is equal to y. If xi not equal to yi, that means the coordinates of x and y are not identical, and the coordinates of yi and zi are not identical means its distance is equal to 1. Its distance is equal to 1 and its distance is equal to 1. Because for example, suppose you take this is 1, 0. This is for x, and for y 0, 1, 1. These two are not identical means its value is equal to 1. These two are identical, that is equal to 0. And these two are not identical, its value is equal to 1. So, with the same way, we assumed that this xi not equal to yi. That means this is also x1, this is x2, this is x3, and this is y1, y2, y3. That means xi not equal to yi means these two are not identical, its value is equal to 1. So that is its value is equal to 1, and yi is also not identical, its value is equal to 1. The thing is, if xi not equal to yi and yi not equal to zi implies it is automatically xi is equal to zi. Why? If you take this one, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, then 1, 0, 0. This is for x, this is for y, this is for z. So 1 not equal to 0 and 0 not equal to, that means xi not equal to yi and yi not equal to zi. That means xi equal to zi. So these two are not identical. Again, these two are not identical means automatically first and last are identical. Its value is equal to, these two are identical means the coming distance between xi and zi is equal to 0. So that is why h of xi comma zi is equal to 0. Therefore, what is the value? H of xi comma yi, that is equal to 1. H of yi comma zi, that is equal to 1. So total 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. These two are not identical. These two are not identical implies these two are identical. That means its value is equal to 0. So h of xi yi plus h of yi zi, that is greater than h of xi zi. So here from this we can write as h of x comma y plus h of y comma z greater than, strictly greater than h of x comma z. Now, if any one of these two are identical, if xi not equal to yi, if xi not equal to yi and yi equal to zi, any one of the term is identical, the coming distance between xi and yi, that is equal to 1 because it is not identical, and yi zi is equal to 0 because these are identical. So what about the coming distance between xi zi? So let us take this example here. These two are, so we take in this example we take 1. So xi not equal to yi, xi not equal to yi and yi equal to zi. Xi not is equal to yi and yi equal to zi, then xi not is not equal to zi. So if these two are not identical and these two are identical means the first and third will be non-identical. So the same idea we can get coming distance between xi and zi will be 1. So what is answer? H of xi yi plus h of yi zi equal to 0 plus 1. But h that is equal to 1. But 1 is h of xi zi. Therefore we can write the term that is h of x comma y plus h of y comma z greater than or equal to h of that is h of x comma z. So this is the proof. Thank you.